I'm 6'5", 180 pounds. I like long walks on the beach. Love cooking. I like Sunday morning. I'm a huge loser. If you've been around the block as many times as I have, one thing is clear. People are lame.
And that's why I'm excited about the future of dating robots. Sounds far-fetched? Well, robots are already being used to clean floors, as therapy animals, even physician's assistants. Robots are our friends. But can they be more than friends? Hollywood seems to think so. From Jude Law's Robot Hustler in AI.
I think you're afraid of happiness. And this is starting to excite me.
And Daryl Hannah, that sex machine in Blade Runner. To the not-so-perfect spouses in the Stepford Wives.
What is this?
Yes, there's absolutely...
David Levy is the author of Love and Sex with Robots.
What we're really talking about is the simulation of human behavior. It doesn't really matter whether a robot really feels empathy for you or whether it really has a particular emotion. What matters is whether you perceive it to have.
Ooh, but isn't that kind of a cynical outlook on love, that it's all about just believing that the other person feels one way or the other, whether or not that person actually feels that way?
I don't think it's too cynical, and of course there are people who go around trying to convince other people that they love them, you know, for whatever reason.
They're called hustlers.
Hi, boys.
Hi, Coach.
What's the big argument?
Oh, Bill's kidding George. He says he's scared to ask a girl to the winter party.
You scared to make a date, George?
I never asked a girl to anything.
Maybe you haven't, but you'll be wanting to someday.
What could be better than having a robot teaching, you know, young people how to date and teaching people who may be shy how to be a bit less shy when they're going on dates, and just teach people these important skills that are so vital to their enjoyment of life.
So go to your junior prom with a robot to your senior prom with a human.
If you wish, or you may actually find the experience of going to the junior prom with a robot so great that you want to take another robot to the senior prom. Who
So
knows?
Homecoming, Sadie Hawkins, Winter Ball, the whole thing.
Sorry, I don't get the reference because...
There are a bunch of different dances, and
Oh,
like
okay.
in high school dances.
Oh, okay.
Do you think that the majority of human parents will be skeptical about allowing their daughters to date robots?
Initially, that will certainly be the case. There is also the other side of the coin, that some parents might prefer their daughters to date robots than to date men, because, you know, as you know, men are dreadful creatures and do all sorts of terrible things with girls.
You write also that love with robots will be every bit as normal as human love, but that the sex will be even better.
That's right. I mean, a lot of couples have problems in the bedroom because of psychosexual hang-ups or lack of sexual proficiency technique. If all the knowledge contained in all the world's sex manuals were to be programmed into sophisticated robots in the future, these robots would be virtuoso lovers. They'd be able to deliver sexual experiences that their partners had never, like which their partners had never experienced before.
Aren't you concerned it's going to make a lot of humans feel very inadequate?
Yes, I am.
Woody thought of Janice and how good-looking she was. He'd really have to rate to date somebody like her. Yes, he'd enjoy that, except, well, it's too bad Janice always acts so superior and bored. She'd make a fellow feel awkward and inferior.
men in particular are going to feel inadequate and they're going to suffer from anxiety the first time that they have sex with a woman. They're going to wonder, how she is going to receive them because she's already had fantastic sex courtesy of a robot.
Will robots be sympathetic lovers after sex with a robot? Will a robot say, hey, you were really good, even if you weren't?
Yes, definitely. I mean, robots will, by and large, want to please their partners and say the right things.
You believe that the main goal here is the creation of a robot that a human can believe actually loves him or her.
Absolutely, and I think this is going to be the main purpose of sex robots in 30, 40, 50 years' time, to convince the user that the robot loves them and thereby to enrich the user's life, because there are huge numbers of people in the world who are lonely and miserable because they have no one to love and no one who loves them.
Well, thank you very much.
That's perfectly all right. And if there's anything else you want to know about your robot, don't hesitate to give us a ring. Good day.